owned by Carl Jameson, along with Haley Jameson and Mackenzie O'Sullivan. Those sisters involved in the ownership with the Dewey Cheatham and Howe filly. She too has looked good in qualifying efforts, though she'll need to fine-tune her speed if she wants to be a major player tonight. They're in behind the gate for the second race. It's post time. Off stride 6, YS Majestic Girl. Slightly gapped off was 4, Magic Patch. They're off and trotting. Nickange Two is first away from out in post position number 7, as that one quickly grabs Racetrack and goes for command. Outside of her is Marcella Hall, floating out in the center. Riveting Rosie at the inside, away neatly from in third. Then it's Aaron Hall, ducked in fourth. Backed up fifth is One Black Beauty. Sixth and going to cross down to the rail is Condren there with Emerald Bling. Further back to be along from in seventh as they head to the quarter is Magic Patch. Back there racing from in eighth is Belgravia. And after the break in stride, after the early beginning, YS Majestic Girl trails the group through a quarter of 29 and 2, and they move into the backstretch. Favored Marcella Hall on the point for TRIACTOR, leading this group by 2 open lengths. Nickange Two is in the pocket spot from in second. Riveting Rosie a length and a half back third, with Aaron Hall trotting at the rail from in fourth. One Black Beauty continues along from in fifth, though rough gated there for Greeno. 6 to the outside, getting underway from the backfield. Here comes Emerald Bling. Also on the move to the outside is Magic Patch. Then it's back to Belgravia. They come to the midway point, chasing after TRIACTOR through a half in a minute and 1/5. Marcella Hall is on the point, leading by 2 open lengths. Nickange Two from in second, now 3 lengths back to Riveting Rosie, who gaps going into the turn from in third. Aaron Hall at the rail from in fourth now. Emerald Bling is first up from in fifth, but not gaining. The field on its way to the midway point of the turn. Opening up on the field is Marcella Hall, and it's Marcella Hall on top by 2.5 lengths. Nickange Two back in second, then a gap of 3 to Riveting Rosie from in third. Another pair of lengths back to Aaron Hall. Outside of her is Emerald Bling. 3/4 in 1:29 and 2. Off stride in the backfield went One Black Beauty. Top of the stretch lead, and it's Marcella Hall. Still there, a length and a half in front. TRIACTOR gives her the whip over her back as they come up towards that 7/8 pole. Popped out from in second is Nickange Two. Rallying Riveting Rosie from in third. Deep stretch lead, Marcella Hall with a 16th of a mile of racetrack to cover for TRIACTOR. Late speed coming from Riveting Rosie on the grandstand side. Marcella Hall holding on at the rail. Marcella Hall in front in 1:58 and 1 over the late rushing Riveting Rosie. Finishing third was Saftik and Nickange Two. Again, the mile 1:58 and 1 for the rookies. Numbers on the board, 9, 3, 7, 8. There's a look at the fillies hitting the line. Not a lot separated. 9 over 3. With the 7 finishing third. Mile time, 1:58 and 1. Here's a look at the winner of tonight's second race. Number 9, Marcella Hall, a 2-year-old daughter of Dewey Cheatham and Howe, out of the Conway Hall mare Margarita Hall, is owned by Christina TRIACTOR, John Fielding, R.A.W. Equine, and Jim Fielding, trained by Jim TRIACTOR, who is in the bike for the winning drive. Marcella Hall, 1:58 1/5, victorious in tonight's second race.